Yo, what's going on, everyone? It is your boy, man, MMA Reloaded. You know what time it is? It is our time again to go live and direct. Welcome to MMA Reloaded on the mic, episode 13. And you know what time it is, man. Even if you're not wearing a watch, you still know what time it is. Folks, tonight we go live with, a Mexican sensation. You know, so let me rewind it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? MMA Reloaded on the mic, folks, for the past few weeks now has been dedicated to the great athletes, the boss himself, of Caged Steel. Caged Steel, folks, is I'm proud to be an affiliate of them, and I just want to put it out there, live and direct on YouTube, that my Wi-Fi is shit. Yeah, so I'm sorry to Cage Steel. I'm sorry to Dominic Gibbs if my stream did cut out while I was giving my thanks and going off the live. So I'm actually very sorry for that. But folks, looking forward, this MMA Reloaded on the mic is dedicated to what a Mexican sensation, a standout who will make his debut on the center stage for Latin fighters, not even Latin American fighters, Latin fighters, Latin American fighters to perform. That is Combate Americas, now known as Combate Global. He is from Mexico City, folks. He is a boy of my two brothers in Johnny Munoz and Alan Martinez. He is Alex Coyote Gonzalez. So, folks, I am extremely proud to be sitting with Alex Gonzalez. I've seen him train with Alan and Johnny, and I've seen him on Instagram a lot, folks. And if you haven't seen him yet, this guy is he's a real deal, folks, no doubt about it. So we're gonna do the particulars right now, folks, early, and then Coyote will join us at 9 p.m. UK time, 1 p.m. GMT, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. My bad. So, ladies and gentlemen, just don't go anywhere, yeah, while we do this shit. You know what deal is, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live, man. So welcome back, folks. We just have to do the particulars as you have to do, man. The particulars of claim if you're in court. So, folks, tonight I am sitting with Alex Coyote Gonzalez. He is a true warrior, folks. And I am proud to continue to sit with these great young fighters on the mic segment. I have to say, tomorrow, folks, is a center stage for MMA, kicking off with Cage Steel 25, which I will be proudly streaming live, folks, and I'll be proudly calling on Instagram. So tune into the Instagram story, folks. I might go on IG live, but if that's allowed, you know what I'm saying, all them illegal streaming and that, and that. But buy the pay-per-view link, folks, to go watch Cage Steel 25. The link is in my MMA Reloaded Instagram bio. So just click that link, folks. Click the player, and it is only £10 to buy it up, man. Um, so basically, folks, tonight is also center stage for mixed martial arts because and we are live. I think, yeah. Let's do this, man. It's absolutely let's just do this. There he is. Hey, man.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up, man? How are you, man?
All great, all great. Just had a good morning. Everything all set up, so we're doing great, bro.
Yeah, man. I just want to introduce you real quick, man, to the fans. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex Coyote Gonzalez. He is 3-2 right now as a professional. Will fight at Combate Global on April the 16th, live on Univision. Welcome, man. Thank you so much for coming through, bro.
No, thank you, brother. It's my pleasure. My pleasure to be here with you.
Man, it's my pleasure because Johnny actually hit me up, man, a couple of days ago, and he goes, "Hey, bro, you know my guy, you know my guy Alex Gonzalez." And
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, I've seen him on the Instagram." And he goes, I want you to sit with him, you know.
No,
Uh,
that's my pleasure, brother.
it's my pleasure too, man. You know, any brother of Johnny's and Alan's is a brother of mine, man. Um, so for fans who don't know who Coyote is, how did they all start for you in mixed martial arts, bro, and combat sports?
Well, I was a young kid growing up in Mexico, and first of all, it's a place where you need to know how to defend yourself. So I started doing boxing for that, like just to get the hang of it, like maybe not self defense, but just to know how to throw hands. That's how it is down there. So I
Yeah,
started doing boxing, and I fell in love with the sport. I started training hard, training hard. Then I started getting some fights, and I started getting paid for it. And I was like, "Come on, man! I can't get paid for beating people up. That's a whole dream." I started fighting boxing. After a couple fights, I realized, dude, this is bad for my brain, and I switched to MMA, which is not either good for my brain, but still a little less damage for it.
I would say so.
So yeah, I started doing boxing, then I switched for MMA, and I had the jiu-jitsu stuff and everything, and I completely fell in love with it. So I knew since that time that it was what I wanted to do with the rest of my life.
Wicked, man. No, and now you've been fighting in Mexico, bro, at Lux Fight League, right, bro? LFO, yeah. Uh,
Yeah, most of my shows have been in Lux Fight League, which is the biggest Latin American promotion, and available on Fight Pass. So that's been a great place for me to set up in big stands.
yeah, man. So because there are gonna be a lot of eyes on you, then, man. You know what I mean? And live on Fight Pass, how does that make you feel, bro? To actually have that platform to perform in your career.
It's been amazing, like being on Fight Pass. I'm telling you again, for a kid who had a dream down in Mexico City, that's already like that's mind blowing, and only made me want to achieve more. Like once you get up to that bar, you want to go pass it and pass it and pass it. And through all my career, I've been always passing that bar and feeling so proud about it.
100%, man. You know, I love it when I hear guys who have come from such humble beginnings to to get to where they are now. You know, and you become a better person for that as well, right, bro? Um, for experiences, life experiences, and the way you've grown up.
Yeah, this definitely made my whole life, made me the person I am now as a man and as everything. Like this sport has given me everything. I don't know what I would be doing without it. I don't know if I would have messed up something at some point, but at least I know I wouldn't be half the man I am right now.
And
And it was, yeah, it was hard for me to find it because my parents and everything wasn't involved in any sports when I was growing up. I had to do everything by myself at that point. So I had to find my places to train. I didn't have the money to train, so I had to be hiding from from the guys charging at the gym and everything. Had to do a lot of stuff. And as soon as I got the chance to fight and stop paying for the monthly fees, I was like, I'm down. I'll do whatever to keep training for free. You
Yeah,
know?
man. That's wicked, man. That's sick to hear, bro. Coyote, for you, man, is fight week right now for you, bro. Combate Global, you're fighting April 16th. How are you feeling, man, coming into the fight?
I'm feeling great right now. I did one of the hardest sessions you can find this morning. I did uphill sprinting and I felt great, like just great. I felt power and everything. I had a little setbacks like with the COVID testing right now and everything, but thankfully I already got done with it. I got all my tests negative and everything, and I'm ready to go. Right now, I'm super focused on the fight. I don't see past through that day next Friday. I'm focused right now on making weight and what I have to do just to get up there, beat up that guy, and continue with my life. But for now, that's all I'm thinking about. Like next Friday, finishing this fight.
Did you have a problem, bro, with COVID? Is like the restrictions and stuff, fighting
Yeah,
in?
because they are asking you to get tested and everything before flying there and everything.
Oh,
And I had a I had the antibodies on my body still from an infection like last year,
okay.
which is good because actually means that I'm immune to it. But I had to make an actual test to prove I'm not in under active infection right now, and we had to do super fast with it. But thankfully, thanks to my team here, we got it all done and we're ready to go.
Yeah, man, I'm glad to hear, man. So training camp and how training camp, bro. Did you work on anything specific coming into your combate debut, or was it the same routine as you normally follow?
Well, definitely it wasn't the same routine. It's the first time I do my fight camp like I did this time. Like I was with Johnny and Alan
Yeah,
down in California.
yeah,
Shout out to my boys in sequence. They helped me like
yeah,
you have no idea how much I appreciate so much the help they have gave me like in every way. You know, like uh, regular life, training life, and jiu-jitsu life. Like their jiu-jitsu game is whole other level than what I've ever seen before, and that helped me a lot, like for real. So I worked a lot with those guys.
yeah.
They're helping me level up in that sense. Still beating me up. It's hard to catch up in a couple of months, you know, but I feel inside myself and comparing to other people that I'm getting way better thanks to that. And I'm also sharing half of my fight camp here in Arizona. And here's been also great. Like my partners here are always great to me and everything. And it's been amazing to have the chance to train with such skilled fighters all the time.
Yeah, it is, man. And aside from getting the opportunity to train with these guys, how important is it for you, bro, to go to training camp, in Arizona or at Sequence and feel totally relaxed, bro. Because Johnny and Alan, they're like brothers, and in Arizona, you have your gym there too. You feel comfortable. I saw you, the other day and you felt comfortable there too, man. How important is that for a fighter mentally to have that gym where they can feel comfortable, bro?
I think it's one of the most important parts because if you don't feel in a secure in a secure environment, and if you don't trust the people around you, it's just
Yes.
not going to work for you. You're gonna get injured. You're gonna get moody. You're gonna get pissed all the time. You're gonna be having a lot of upsets. You need to be in a place where you trust the people. You trust what they are teaching you, what they are showing you, and not just as a person. You gotta trust them as athletes in
Yeah.
every way. So I only work with people I trust to the fullest. You know, I don't let any of that for luck or try new stuff before a fight. I only go with people I already know, I already trust, and I trust their skills. I trust their experience. I trust their person, everything they are, how they think, how they talk. I need to be surrounded by people who inspires me. You know, if
And
I don't find that in somewhere, I can't stay there. So thankfully, in Arizona and in California, I have all that. I mean, these guys, you know what I'm talking about.
yeah, I know, man. I know, but I love them, man. And it's that as well when you go to when I see Sequence and I see California, I see Arizona, one main thing I see, bro, is commitment and dedication. You know, that's their like slogan, that's their motto, bro. You know, and does that how does that make you feel to be around? So you were just saying, they make you push harder and work harder. Yeah, but do you think that sort of helps you up your game as well, bro? Because you'll go into the gym and you'll say, you know what, Coyote, tonight, yeah, you have to be the best. You know what I mean? Is there sort of that competitive uh in the gym?
Yeah, I love that part. First of all, what I've been thinking about through this whole fight camp is I'm so blessed to have these guys with that life going around because they're all about fighting. That's all they do. That's what they live for. That's the people you need to surround yourself to make it in this business, you know, with the people who only sees one goal, which is in this case fighting, and they're all about it. Like dedication stands short for what these guys do, you know, like it's fully a lifestyle. You don't see party, you don't see like fooling around, you don't see missing sessions, you don't see like eating like crap all week. No, you only see focus all the time. And of course it's competitive at training because thankfully again they're my weight, they're my size. So uh, it's all about skill level, you know, it's always a dogfight in there. You know, we don't talk much in training and everything. We just go there and bang with everything we have. Like you finish the training session soaking, and it's always amazing the feel you get after that, like feeling the 1% better every day.
Man, I saw it. Yeah, and you said your shirt is sweating and stuff after. I remember Johnny, but I gave him one of my shirts. Yeah, Alex, and one day after I gave him the shirt, it was dripping, bro. Like it was sweating to hang. I'm like, holy shit.
Now imagine that twice a day, every day, all day. It's amazing, bro.
Oh
Like,
my god! And he sent me the video because I asked him, if you're wearing the shirt, send me video. He sent me video and it was wet, bro. Oh man, it's
yeah,
crazy.
don't get me wrong, it's super hard. Like I
It
know it's so good, I make it sound easy, but it's super hard. Every day it's a struggle, every day it's a fight. Super hard, but it's always worth it at the end. That's the
that's it.
important part.
That's
You
it,
know,
man.
you're putting smart work, you're you're leveling up every day.
Mm. And Alex, when you were fighting for Lux Fight League, bro, in Mexico, I wanted to ask you this. And most of your training camps are, you do them in the United States, in like California, in Arizona. When you're fighting for Lux, because most of the shows were in Mexico, did you ever do any training camps in Mexico while you were fighting for Lux, bro?
Yeah, like I think for Lux, all of my training camps were down in Mexico, but to be honest, there's no level of comparison from that because I mean I had really good training partners back then, but we didn't have like established gym. We were going one place to another, like sharing the training sessions. Like it was like just getting there and wrestle for an hour, or do jiu-jitsu for an hour, or do boxing, striking, everything for an hour. We didn't have like a head coach for that. We had a very experienced guy back then and everything, but it's not the same having like a structure, like family, like like people who cares about you getting better, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
and the level of experience and mastery of this skill set they have. For example, in sequence about jiu-jitsu, it's crazy. You don't see that. Like you, I believe is one of the best places in the world, you know,
Hmm.
talking jiu-jitsu wise, talking for me getting better is one of the best places I could be in the world.
Yeah.
That's about it. Like all over the place. I don't picture myself finding a better place for my 35 career, my jiu-jitsu career and everything. So it's been great. That and sequence and here in UKF with the striking part, they all complement themselves. My training partners here in Arizona always push me a lot too. And the striking I do here, the sparring partners I get here, Coach Javi here in Arizona, managing my career, everything. I'm just blessed, to have the people I have around all over the place, California, Arizona, everywhere. I'm just surrounded by the best people I can.
Oh man, it's a blessing in disguise, bro. It's a blessing in disguise, 100%. You know,
Yes.
you can't ask for anything better than that, bro. Um, and then would you say that that's like the main difference between training in Mexico and training in at Sequence or at UK, you know, in Arizona? Would you say that is the main differences that you have that family environment?
First of all, I think that's an important part because you really get to trust the people you're working with. But I think the main difference is, I mean, no disrespect or anything,
Yeah, man.
but in Mexico, the level is still growing up. We still have a lot to learn. We still have a lot to structure, and I mean, when you're fighting, you can come here where they got all figured out. It's a great help, It's not a shortcut, but you're learning from the right from the spot where everything's being created.
Mm,
And then eventually I can go back to Mexico and give that to my people there. So helping the level grow up. That's what I would like to do eventually. Like take all this knowledge I'm getting here in Arizona, in California, and everywhere, and then go apply it there so the level in Mexico grows to the point where there's not such a big gap between both of them, you know?
mm. No, bro, I totally respect that, man. I respect that so much, bro. Like your pride and passion to give it back eventually, and I think, bro, what I love to talk about, and one of the things I love to talk about is culture and heritage in fighting, man. And when we talk about the Latin culture, and we talk about Mexicans in general, there are so many, so many legends that come out of Mexico, come out of the Latin nation, in boxing and mixed martial arts, man. Uh, how do you feel about how, Latin MMA has evolved to the point where you have Lux Fight League and you have Combate to, as a center stage?
I think the roots of the sport in Latin America are amazing. Like, to be honest, fighters are hungry people down there. We are hungry people there.
Yeah,
So we fight different. We fight till we're, you know how it is. You've seen Mexican fighters like
yeah,
give everything in the ring. We fight until we can't no more. Like we have a lot of heart, and I think that applying all the knowledge we can find in other schools and everything of more evolved sports, I think that's a perfect recipe for having amazing MMA fighters to down from Mexico because we already have some. We already have some great fighters down there. We have Brandon Moreno, we have Jair Rodriguez, we have uh, a lot of born and raised Mexicans already making it in UFC, but I'm sure we can be so many more if we get the proper knowledge and everything. Because the heart and the gut you need for the fighting, it's
mm,
something you grow up with there, down there. You can see so many boxing schools, so many boxers down in Mexico, because for us sometimes it's not even just a sport, it's a chance to get out of the of the bad conditions some people were born with. It's a chance for you to be great. It's to get a different shot at life than the one you should deserve for where you're born or the conditions you were raised by. It's not a shortcut, but it's a way, you know
definitely. Yeah, man. And that's another part of fighting as a fighter. People say it's 90% mental and 10% physical. Or 80% mental and 20% physical. As a fighter, bro, and from that fighter's perspective, how important is it, in your opinion, to be strong here? Yeah, bro.
if you ask me numbers, I would say that fighting is 100% mental.
Hundred
See, if you
percent,
don't have that, you ain't gonna work enough. You ain't
100.
gonna be smart about it. Like anybody can train his body. Anybody can learn how to throw one punch or another. Anybody can learn any technique, but you have to get your mind right before anything else. Like you have mind is everything in this sport. It's different to any other sport. Not taking anything out of any other, but
100%.
this is a fight. You know, like what other sport makes you get humiliated in front of thousands, millions of people if you blink at the wrong time, you know? So it's so mental. You have to be so into it, so focused. And if you have your mind right, then you know your body's gonna work right because you're gonna be preparing the way you should. You're gonna be following the rules you have to. You're gonna be motivated every time. Maybe not motivated, but you're gonna be disciplined about it all the time because you have your mind right. You know, you can skip sessions. You can skip your meals, your diet, whatever you have to do. You can skip it because your mind is gonna break.
Sick.
That's the thing you should take care the most before anything else.
And you know, at 3-2, yeah, bro, as a pro, and another part of the mental game is how, you know, fighters handle coming off losses, and you know, man, because you see these undefeated guys, and they think they're all, you know, they're all big, they're all high and mighty, until they lose, you know, bro. And in my opinion, losing fight is not, there is no shame, yeah, at all, yeah, because you learn from it, right, bro, and it's, how important is it, you know, to as you know, mentally, to come off a loss strong.
Well, first of all, to be honest with you, I have so many more fights than that, but I was fighting in, you know, underground Mexican shows, like
Oh
fighting
shit.
just because, like kind of backyard fighting almost, because it was in a small yard with a cage all
Wow.
set up and everything, and I probably my record is around 7-4. I have more wins and I have more losses. So I
Yeah.
know how it is in both sides. And I've been on winning streaks. I've never been in a losing streak, hope never to be. But what I can tell you about losing is that teaches you the most,
Yep.
definitely. Like mentally changes your whole way. And I know we don't know each other that much, but every time I've had a loss, I have spent like more than a year without fighting because I had to fix everything like from the roots. I had to start over and build myself again, you know? So every time I come from a loss, it's gonna be a whole different person. When I've been on winning streaks, it's been different on the sense that I keep doing the same, you know? Oh, I'm doing so good. I'll keep doing the same, doing the same, doing the same. Doesn't mean not working hard at everything, but you're not like trying new things, evolving or whatever. And when you lose, you realize, hey, you're not the best yet. You still got some work to do, right?
Yep.
Wake up and get to the gym, get to this, get to that.
Yeah.
And uh, I had the chance to lose against really good people always. I never fight. I don't fight bums. I don't fight people who don't train hard. I
Yeah.
don't fight people like you picked on the streets. You know, because that's the thing. Also, like there's many fighters who have no idea. I never fight easy fights.
Mm.
And the times I've lost to really good people and learned really good lessons, which made me change my way of thinking about myself and the sport. And in this case, my last loss, which I'm coming up from, it was a jiu-jitsu guy. So I learned a lot from that, and I'm clearly working a lot of that. So mixing everything together up, getting it the right way, realizing I'm not as good as a lot of people out there. You know, I get a reminder for that every day on the mats with Johnny and Alan. There's levels to this, and you have to earn the stripes for it. You know, but it's nothing but hard work, and it's always great lessons, which I'm blessed to have. I'm blessed for the losses.
Man, you know what? You know what? Yeah, Coyote. Before we go on, yeah, I want to say uh, that this is why I love doing this, man. It's because I get to talk to people like you, man. You know,
Appreciate it.
and I've known Johnny and Alan now for a long time. Say 2 years now. Um, I'd say 2 years now. I've known Johnny and Alan, and but and knowing those guys, I knew what to expect, man. Coming into this, I knew you were gonna be the coolest guy, man. You know,
Yes,
uh,
they are.
um, the and moving on, bro. And I just wanted to say because how speaking to you, man, it's enlightening. I'm enlightened right now, man.
I
100
appreciate it a lot. I appreciate you feel that way.
100%. Um, you know, Alex, is it your first time fighting in the United States now? Because um, Lux Fight League was mostly in Mexico, so now Combate, you're going to be fighting in Miami.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
Damn, man, how does that feel, bro?
It's my first time doing it. It's gonna be weird the whole thing and everything because it's also my first time fighting closed doors. You know, it's
Oh,
gonna be inside a television studio and everything.
oh,
So it's gonna be a new experience for me, and I'm expecting the best out of it. Uh, I have heard experience from people who already have been through that, like Johnny already fought in a
yeah.
closed studio and everything.
Hmm.
So I don't think it's gonna be such a big difference, but all the environment outside of it is gonna be different. You know, at the time the cage is locked, it's gonna be the same as always. A guy trying to rip your head off, but outside that, it's gonna be a fun experience for sure. I
Yeah.
never been to Miami. I never fought in the States, so I'm excited to see how that goes and to
Yeah.
learn a lot from the new experience.
From what I know about Miami, man, there are no short of Latins there, bro.
Yeah,
Mexicans,
right.
Cubans, man, you're gonna be all over that.
I'm not even gonna have to use the English all the time. I'm gonna be
Nah.
hablando español todo el rato.
Uh, yeah, man. You know what we were. I mean, Latin MMA to me, boy, is actually very special. I follow Combate. I've been following Combate for a while, and most of the fighters I follow now are Latin of Latin culture, man. And Johnny even said, I've become Latin myself. Uh, but yeah, I'll fighting in Mexico and fighting in the States, man. Like you said, there's going to be no different. Apart from the doors are going to be closed. Yeah, man. How how is it for you, bro? Because for you, man, fighting in a different country, it doesn't seem to bother you at all, man.
No, to be honest, it doesn't. Like, I'm excited for the chance.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited for the chance to put all my work into a canvas. You know, like
That's
drawing a
it.
paint, like putting everything I've worked for these 2 years since my last fight
Yeah.
back on it. Like, it's it's an opportunity for me to show to myself how I grown up from that loss. So it's not even like I'm coming like mm, trying to take his head off of this guy or everything. I want to feel myself. I want to execute what I've learned on
Yeah.
these 2 years. I'm not worried about any outside stuff that could bother me, like the country or the the place where the rival is or the closed doors situation or anything. I just want to get there inside that cage and display myself as
Yeah.
I know I can.
Yeah, you know what I mean, bro. I mean, you train in California and Arizona anyway, bro. So it's not gonna be different. You know what I mean? Um, what? I know where Alan's now fighting in UWC, in UWX, bro. Sorry. Uh, do you ever see yourself going back to Mexico to fight? Say at one of those shows like UWC.
Uh, to go watch the fights or to go
if,
fight back to
if you were
Mexico?
gonna go back to Mexico and compete, bro.
Uh, I'm being honest with you. I don't see anywhere passing next Friday. Like, my life ends that day and
Okay,
starts over on
okay,
Saturday next
yeah,
week. My
yeah,
life starts over Saturday next week, and that day I could tell you every plan you want. Right now, I can't, but I've heard it's a great show. I know it's a great show, and I know like my boy Glue is gonna rule that show pretty soon. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that. I don't
Yeah,
know if I will be ever fighting there, but at least I know that Alan Martinez is gonna be running that show pretty soon.
definitely. Yeah, for sure, man. 100%. I respect that, bro, because you got a fight coming up, you know what I mean? And you're not gonna see anything past that fight. You know,
Yeah,
after,
you gotta, well, at least for me, I gotta have that tunnel vision, you know. I don't
definitely,
get distracted about anything else. I keep my family in check, my friends, the people close to me, everything inside my bubble and everything. But outside that, nothing else exists.
definitely, man. You know what I mean? And Alex Coyote Gonzalez, man, thank you so much, bro, for coming through to talk to me.
No,
Um,
thanks to you for the chance.
no, man, thanks to you, man, for the opportunity. It's great to hear. Uh, it's great to back to sit down with someone like you, bro. You know, I love it. You know, guys who are just coming up in their career, you know, and getting to hear how you feel and your points of view, man. You know, getting your voice out. I love talking to you, guys like that.
I
Thank you.
appreciate it a lot, brother. Anytime you want whatever, just hit me up and I got you.
Man, one day, man, we'll all be together. You, me, Alan, Johnny. Man,
Ah, that would be sweet. That would be
yeah,
amazing for
I
sure.
love that. I got my 50th episode coming, bro. So
I'm
I'll
super
plan
down for
something.
that.
I'll plan something, man.
Awesome, brother. Count on me for that.
Nah, man, definitely, bro. Definitely, 100%, man. Thank you so much, man.
No,
Alex
thank you,
Coyote
brother.
Gonzalez, thank you, bro. Take care, man. Have a good day, man.
Take care, brother. Have a great one. My
You,
pleasure.
you too, bro.